Hi there, karibu tukuze matunda, and today being the 1st of July 2021, we are marking 7 months since we planted these trees. If you check our YouTube channel, that is Tukuze Matunda with Maina Wanjeru, you should be able to see the very first videos that I posted back in December and January, and you'll be able to follow through. So if you're conversant with YouTube, then there is a tree tomato project in Tumaini, and you should be able to see all the videos regarding this project. At 7 months, I thought it is just good to do a quick update. It's been quite an exciting journey, and even more so when you look at the transformation that our field has undergone during that time. 7, they say, is a lucky number. I think for us, 7 marks the flowering of our trees, and you can clearly see how big our trees have grown within that period of time. If you check my earlier posts, I mentioned that we planted these trees on 5th of December 2020, and I've tried to share all the, like, step by step, what exactly is this that we've been doing in terms of caring for our trees. But today I want to take this opportunity to talk more about this flowering stage. So what happens? What should you do as a farmer during this stage? And at 7 months, if you were growing these trees in relatively warmer regions like say Nyeri County, by now the fruits would be big in size, because they start harvesting them early, they mature early. The warmer the area, the shorter the period that your trees take to mature, but also the shorter also the lifespan of those trees. So here is the opposite. The trees take longer to mature, but also they take longer before we can call quits. If you can see at the boundary here, you can see we're also trying to incorporate some bit of passion farming, and there you go. Our beautiful vines are also coming up well, so it'll be more of like a curtain. As you can see, there's a fence there, and there's a public road there. But also passion tend to do very well here, so I'll be posting a separate video on this journey of growing passion. But you should also be able to see my other videos on passion farming that I'm already doing in Naivasha. So back to this stage, the flowering stage, and one of the things that, or one of the very common question that I receive from farmers is, oh, my trees are flowering, so what should I do? Or one other very common question is, my flowers are aborting. They keep on falling down, and I think that is one of the biggest struggle any tree tomato farmer will fight, or rather it's a true headache. And maybe quickly, what I've learned over the years, I think there are 4 major reasons why flowers tend to abort. And the number 1 is drought. Whenever you don't water your trees, the tree has a way of naturally adjusting. You know, it is switches to survival mode, and in survival mode there are no flowers and there are no fruits. So that is one of the reasons. So if you don't water your trees, especially during this time where we have received quite some low rainfall, then it goes without saying, if you're not watering them well, you're not irrigating them, then expect your flowers to abort. The number 2 other reason that I would that I know is, of course, is the elements. Whenever you experience this extreme weather kind of a phenomenon, say top on the list is rainfall, heavy rainfall accompanied by hailstones, when it's very windy. All those elements also causes flowers to abort, even fruits. The number 3 reason that comes into my mind, of course, is something to do with the nutrition of the plant, and some of the main elements that are needed for flowering to take place. Of course, boron is top on the list. When there is not enough boron in the soil, then expect some bit of flower abortion. So boron plus all these other macronutrients that the plants need. I'm not a crop scientist, but boron is what I know will be mentioned by many farmers. So how do you get to know that your soil doesn't have boron? Yet it is not something that you can see with your naked eyes. So that's the reason why we insist on doing regular soil tests. Nowadays, those are services that are very much available in many places. And yeah, when you have your soil checked, then you'll be able to discover whether there is deficiency of boron or not. I think the 4th other reason that comes into my mind is, I would say, human activity. What I've noted is that when people are spraying, especially when you're using these high pressured machines, spraying machines, especially these ones that are powered by a generator. Yeah, just the other day in our Tamarillo Forum Kenya, in our WhatsApp group, a farmer was asking what to do to stop flower abortion. Of course, when you're spraying and you're hitting the flowers or the fruits, then expect that to happen. So I would call it human activities. When you're also doing your usual maintenance activities in the orchard, even the other spraying, especially when your fruits are not well spaced and someone is spraying them, passing in between there with the knapsack sprayer or the hand sprayer, you go knocking the trees. So yeah, so I would say human activities. I think yeah, those four are the ones that come into my mind. There could be other reasons. And of course, oh, how can I forget diseases? So diseases are also very much to blame. And top on the list, I think, of the diseases that are very much, or rather will cause you problems and will make your flowers to abort. I think botrytis, that attacks, in fact it starts by attacking the flower there, and you'll notice some dry, some black spots, because botrytis attacks flowers, and then you'll notice that those tendrils, that the strands that support the fruits or the flowers, you'll notice some blackening. And all you need to do is to ensure that you observe the usual spraying regime. So say a fungicide, and maybe strong fungicides. Consult your agronomist, or also talk to us. Over the years, we know the solutions, but we don't endorse any company here. Speak to us privately, then we can tell you what products to use. So yeah, so diseases. So you can say there are five reasons, and maybe to just summarize again, I'll start with the last one, which is diseases, botrytis, and many other diseases. Whenever a plant undergoes, or rather is attacked, or rather has diseases, of course pests and diseases, maybe you can summarize that, pests and diseases, because there are also other insects that are known to attack these trees and feed on these flowers. So pests and diseases. Then from there, we talked of elements, strong winds, strong rainfall, all those elements, extreme weather patterns. Maybe you've seen in Canada people dying because of heat wave. We hope that doesn't come here, but I know that would also cause stress to our trees. Then of course I talked of human activities, when we spray using hand sprayers and all those other activities, then you're likely to lose your flowers. I also talked of failure to irrigate your plants, and also something to do with nutrition. So those are the main reasons as to why you're likely to suffer some flower abortion. And most importantly, make sure that you take good care of your trees. Our biggest struggle here for the past 7 months has been to ensure that our plants are well irrigated. The rains have seriously failed us this year, but again, that is the life of a farmer today. So were it not for our irrigation system, I don't think we would be showcasing these beautiful flowers and beautiful trees that you're seeing here. So I think what else do I want to say? Besides flowering, I think in my next video I'll be showcasing how we will be supporting these trees, because like I've said in my previous video, we removed the apical bud, and what that means is that our tree has even a higher chance of breaking. You see these 3 branches here, right now, very big branches, and each with flowers, many clusters of flowers. You see that point there? That is actually a weak point for this tree. So in our next activity will be to support these trees individually, and I'll be doing a special video to just illustrate how we are going to do that. So up to this time, up to the period that we are in, that is 7 months, we've already added a fresh layer of manure. We actually did 2 buckets or debes of manure per tree, and we also did some bit of boostering of our trees with some fertilizers. Again, I don't mention names of companies here, but if you want fruits, then you have to feed your trees well, and we've done everything possible to just make sure that our trees are well fed. And if you also look, you'll also notice that our trees are very clean. We've cleaned them up. I did a video on pruning. We keep on removing those leaves that have, that have one issue or another. May it be diseases, may it be maybe they are physically broken, or leaves that the trees does not require this stage. So that's something that we always do. And of course, right now our biggest job is to ensure that our trees are well irrigated. Thank God we have some little water. Yeah, and thank you so much for all the feedback that you continue to share. Here is our other section. This is just a section that we planted after we were done with these ones that are already flowering, and you can see they are beautifully coming up. Please ensure that you keep your orchard clean, weed free all the time if you can. Mulch. We currently don't have grass here, so that's why you're seeing our trees looking bare at the bottom there. But we used to mulch them when they were younger, so the grass has since broken down. So besides that, keep records, have schedules of activities for the farm, and we have no doubt, given everything that we've done here, we have no doubt that in say January or February of next year, we should have fruits coming up. When you see flowers, then it goes without saying that fruits are not far away. In the meantime, remember to subscribe, remember to share this video, leave us a comment, and like I said, you're very much welcome to come and visit, see it for yourself, see how we do things here. Come spend a day with us. Of course, it's by appointment alone because I'm usually not based here. So just talk to me, and the next time when I'm coming here, then you can tag along. So thank you so much. The journey continues. Make a prayer for us for the rains to come. We seriously need them as much as we irrigate them. There is something about rains that we know you would see even a more bigger transformation if rains came. And again, we have also added a layer of fertilizers and manure, so we need a lot of water, which currently we are unable to give to our trees. So thank you so much. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for those who have subscribed. Share your feedback, and wish us luck as we continue with our tree tomato farming journey. Thank you so much. Bye.